offensive line with a lot of inexperienced young players, freshmen, going up against the D-line, David, with this type of talent, with this type of experience and explosiveness. They chew up O-lines and spit them out daily, and you know they're licking their chops.
Bro, it's funny how you look at it from the offensive perspective, and immediately defensively, I'm like, it's hunting season. Like, we're going hunting. And here's the thing, we're going to find those freshmen up front. Like, that's the matchups that we got to make sure we dominate. So a great defensive line against some tough matchups on this offensive side. And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. In the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible. Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. To the air, it's Pride. Turns it upfield. At the 45 on its way. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Face mask penalty costs the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. So just a lack of discipline, and on 4th down, too, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. Trying to make... It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a frustrating end to a promising drive. When you get the first drive, you start to go down the field, get in the enemy territory, thinking you might get points, and you do what you can't do. You make that mistake, put the ball on the deck, defense recovers, and gets the momentum in this football game.
Finds a crease, it's long. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The Terrapins lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And And the Terrapins have this offense rolling. Tells the run, wants to pass. Buys time to his left. Right down the middle. Fires complete on the crosser. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's long. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's long. Shakes off the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Lets it fly. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. With the run on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Left side is Petty. Touchdown, Terrapins! Put 6 on the board. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Dropping back, it's Pride. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Trying to make one miss. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Bunch formation for these receivers. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Open space at the 25. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Maryland! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Sets his feet. It's Pride. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Looking for space. It's long. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On play action. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Short pass. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Pride. Got it. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers those pads. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
He's got him this time. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
How about that start? This dude is in fuego. Over 100 yards receiving already. You could tell there's a matchup they like, and they're going to exploit it, continuing to feature this wide receiver who's just chewing up yards.
Off play action on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Second and long here. They'll run it. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Fires to the right. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. And to open the second quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
On the Maryland sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. Oh, there's an alley on the left. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Maryland! He got a step and just dusted the field.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game, scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll need a bunch on second down. Finds his tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Looking for a man. It's Pride. Under pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Looks it in. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Terrapins! Special teams proving to be special. So much for putting your heels on the 10 and not going backwards. He didn't want to just let that go. He grabbed it and took it to the house.
And when you got that kind of ability, I will give you the green light. Absolutely. You just catch it and you just go. He does the rest. 10-yard line, 5-yard line, 1-yard line. When you do that, it's all gravy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Pride. He's got it. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Long way to go on second down.
Ready, go!
The play fake. Wide open downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. From the gun. Past the 6. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. They're all over him. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Number 93, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, checking in from the Terrapin sideline. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. players are starting to celebrate just a little bit. Coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Allen gets loose in the middle. He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy. It's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll run the counter. Turning it up. Oh, it's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over, jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Flush to the left. Out wide left, it's Petty. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Terrapins come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Takes a handoff. It's long. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll run it. And he could not get loose on the run.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. It's a reverse. And that was a creative play call, but a better defensive play to stop it for no gain. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Play action on first down. He'll throw it. Right side, it's Stewart. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Back to pass, it's Pride. Rush right in his face. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Keeps it himself and gets to first. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Selling the fake. Oh, pressure's coming. Got the back over the middle. And he coughs it up again. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. The run to the right. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Colorado, taking on the number 9 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Buffaloes, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in College Park. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Maryland head coach coming out of the locker room. One of the things he said, he is really pleased with how they have started the first half in this tough conference opener. As you know, the SEC is a gauntlet, but he thinks his team set the tone. He said that was a great start, but we can be even better. They cannot take their foot off the gas here to start the third quarter.
Okay, Holly. Now on first down from the 30. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
The throw to the outside is complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. The fake and wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll be dropped.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Secures it at the 30. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Terrapins! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Left side is Stewart. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Pride. The throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Punt is on its way. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. As we check in with Holly.
On the Maryland sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Trying to do it himself. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going back to the ground. Plows through the defense. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They give it back to him. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking for running room. He's past the sticks. There he goes. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Sells to run, looking to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Across the 10. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. The Red Raiders line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes a grab. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
And right down the middle.
Texas Tech, 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, checking in from the Terrapin sideline. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a...
Hey, pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Looking downfield, it's Pride. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Unloads in the nick of time. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding.
Intentional grounding.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. Straight ahead, it's long. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the left. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got his man. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. RPO complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Terrapins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Rush is on. Breaks loose. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Number 90, set to kick this one away.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Second down to the air. Gets rid of it. Out wide left, it's Luna. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The punt is headed out of bounds, and they couldn't be happier about that, given the danger of that return guy. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute.